Hey everybody, CW here, Card Wolf, because I am always on the hunt for great cards. Today, Tuesday, is mail day this week, because yesterday played a little catch-up and did a Dorking with Dice episode yesterday. So we're doing mail day on Tuesday. Everything's sort of shaken up, but things will get back to normal tomorrow when we do a pack battle with Average Joe. I don't know what we're battling with yet, but Joe and I will figure out something. Yesterday on the channel during Dorking with Dice, opened up a 1981 Donruss pack. If you missed yesterday's episode, you will want to go back and check that out. I didn't realize until some of your comments came in that I had pulled 5 Hall of Famers from that pack. I thought I only pulled a few, but there were 5 Hall of Famers in there. Aside from the really sweet Tom Seaver and Jim Palmer cards, we had 3 manager Hall of Famers in there, including Red Shendance, who I mentioned, and Sparky Anderson, of course, and Dick Williams, who I did not realize was a Hall of Famer, but a couple of you in the comments told me that was true. I always thought of Dick Williams as a guy who kind of bounced around a lot as a player and then bounced around a lot again as a manager. And indeed, he did manage for like 6 or 7 different teams, but went to the World Series several times, including 2 back-to-back World Series wins with the Oakland A's in the early 70s. And, that he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame, given some of his accomplishments. Pretty special. So, 5 Hall of Famers out of that pack. Pretty darn sweet. So if you did not see that episode, you want to check it out. It was a good one, I think. Our mail today is from Ryan on the internet. And Ryan has been a great supporter of the channel for a while. He leaves fantastic comments, and Ryan is a very clever guy who I always enjoy hearing from. He did not tell me he was going to send me anything, so I don't know what's in here, but it's a pretty thick padded mailer, as you can see, so we're going to carefully get into this and see what Ryan has sent me. Ryan in the mailbox is what this episode could be called, not Ryan on the internet, but see what is in here. Find out. I did a terrible job trying to cut that open. That did not work at all. Let's try that again. I somehow did not get it past the seam there. I don't want to cut anything inside, of course, but there we go. All right, that worked out much better, as you can see. Looks like there is a letter in there, which is always my favorite part. Put that over there for now. Move these scissors aside where they will not do any damage. All right, we've got a great long letter in here. This is fantastic. Dear CW Card Wolf, he who is always on the hunt for great cards. That is true. Just want to say thank you for the cards from your most recent subscriber giveaways. Congratulations on reaching these milestones and on the continued growth of your channel. I have thoroughly enjoyed watching your videos because you often cover eras of baseball in which I am not entirely familiar, with interesting stories and lighthearted banter. I'm not sure if I've heard you mention it yet, but I was wondering what your thoughts are on Utah's new NHL team. With the sale of the Arizona Coyotes, do you plan on following the team, taking the family to games? Yeah, I'm excited about it, Ryan. I appreciate that question a lot. I couldn't believe it, honestly. The reason I haven't talked about it is because I guess I don't want to jinx it. I feel like somehow it's going to, like, the NHL is going to take it away, or somehow it's not going to work out or something. But yeah, I'm really excited about it. I definitely want to go to games. I haven't been to an NHL game in decades at this point. I think the last time I went was probably to see the Capitals when I lived in Baltimore. It's been a long time. I went to minor league games, junior, I'm not sure what they were called. I think it was minor league hockey. Baltimore had a minor league team called the Skipjacks that played at the Civic Center downtown in Baltimore. I used to go see those games all the time, and those were a lot of fun. So, yeah, I'm excited about it. I'm looking forward to seeing those in person down in Salt Lake. It's not too far. It's about an hour-and-a-half drive, hour-and-a-half to 2 hours to Salt Lake. Just was down there last Friday, actually, with my wife, which is why I did not do an episode that day. I was thinking we'd get back earlier than we did. But, yeah, I'm excited. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I definitely plan on rooting for the team, and I hope that hope we end up with some good players, some players that I actually like. I always hate that when you have a home team, but they have players and you just aren't excited about them. You don't like any of them. Ryan goes on to say, I've been a fan of the Coyotes ever since they first moved here to Phoenix in 1996. Throughout their turbulent history of horrible mismanagement, that is accurate, uncaring and incompetent owners, also accurate, and awful real estate situations. I'm not aware of that. I'll have to ask Ryan what that's about. They maintained as my favorite professional sports team. That's awesome. Utah's getting a young, exciting, and promising hockey team. Through the final years in Arizona, the team really started to turn the on-ice product around with an incredible base of young players and are well poised to be a contender in the immediate future. Well, that's really great. I'm happy to hear that. I honestly never really followed the Coyotes, not having any connection to Arizona, so this is all very good news. As a thank you for all you've done on YouTube thus far, I wanted to include a small care package as an introduction to the team. That is awesome. And also as a small eulogy from me, I've included a small blurb on the reverse of this letter. Thanks again for the giveaways, and I wish you continued luck in the future. Ryan on the internet. Wow, what's all this? Okay, so this is going to be awesome. Wow, Ryan, this must have taken you a long time, man. This is awesome. So the cards are in here, and then I'm going to be able to actually tell you who some of these players are. Tell me, because I'm not familiar with the Coyotes players, and they're going to soon be the Utah players, which is pretty amazing to me. Like I said, I haven't talked about it because I don't want to jinx it. I feel like if I say too much about it, somehow it's not going to happen. That's kind of how I feel about stuff like that. I always feel like it somehow gets taken away, snatched away at the last minute. All right, so first player, I'm going to actually move this over here so I can read it while you see the cards. That seems like the best way to do it. Clayton Keller is the de facto captain, quietly one of the best players in the league over the past few years. Points per game type of player. All of this commentary is from Ryan on the internet, by the way. It's an OPG Platinum card of Keller, and it's a rookie. That is awesome. Man, thank you for that. That's a sweet card. Like that one a lot. Nick Schmaltz, forward, another underrated and underappreciated player, due to the lack of coverage in Arizona, quietly produces near point per game seasons on average. Well, that's pretty cool, and that's a beautiful Metal Universe card. Gold Metal Universe, that's a really nice card. Man, these are sweet. I'm delighted by these cards, Ryan. And I love this commentary. All right, this is Lawson Krause. Get this in focus for you there. And check out, I don't think I've ever met somebody with the first name of Lawson. Lawson Krause, the team's best power forward, has his struggles with consistency, but often has streaks of multi-game brilliance. Well, that's pretty cool to see that upper deck card. We got Logan Cooley here, who is the 3rd overall pick in 2022, an absolute magician when passing the puck, has the potential to be a legitimate superstar in the league. Well, this is a die-cut rookie card of him. That is awesome. Man, you really sent some nice cards here, Ryan. These are sweet. Thank you. We got, what is this? A Young Guns card. No way. Wow, that is awesome. This is Matthias Micheli, another exciting young player with only 3 years under his belt, 2 of which he tallied 50-plus points. Very exciting to watch, and also has the potential to be a star in the NHL. Well, that's awesome. Beautiful Young Guns card there. Man, that is a great card. Now we've got Dylan Gunther, another rookie card here, and this is, wow, this is really cool acetate card. Wow, if you watch my channel, you know I just love acetate cards. So that is a really cool synergy card there. I love that card. That is Dylan Gunther, the 9th overall pick in 21, another young forward in the team's offense core with huge upside. That is a really cool card. Man, I really like that card. That is sweet. We got Connor Ingram, the goalie, won the Masterson Trophy last season after working through depression and OCD to become the Coyotes' starting goalie. Well, that's pretty cool. I didn't know that about him. That makes me like him right there. Managed an above 500 season last year with a struggling team and co-led the league in shutouts with 6. Also apparently a huge fan of the PC game Roller Coaster Tycoon. Okay, that's cool. That is really neat. Wow, this is a very good learning experience for me. I'm loving this. Karol Vejmelka, goalie, traded time as the starting goalie with Ingram the past few seasons, struggles with consistency, but has shown flashes of brilliance, loved playing in Arizona, was extremely grateful for his time here. Well, that's really cool. And that is a numbered card. Check that out. That is 361 out of 749. That is awesome. Another Synergy FX, and that's a rookie card as well. That is really cool. Man, these are great cards, Ryan, and I love this commentary. I'm going to be referring to this list a lot, I believe, during the season. I have no doubt of that. We got Sean Dursey here, defenseman, Very promising two-way defenseman acquired from the Kings in a trade last season with 41 points last year. Very cool. Man, nice upper deck card there. We got another Young Guns card here. This one of Michael Kesserling, another defensive man, and young and promising, an absolute unit on the baseline, huge defensive potential. Well, that is very cool. Beautiful Young Guns cards. Man, you really sent me some nice rookies and Young Guns, Ryan. And again, this commentary is crushing it for me. The rest of the team who make up the young solid core are these guys. Nick Bugstad here on a really nice upper deck card. That's a nice foily card there. I like that one. Alex Kerfoot, who's a forward. Another nice upper deck card there. And a Young Guns card. Michael Carson. Really cool card there. Love those Young Guns cards. Can't beat that. Wow, look at this. This is another acetate card. Holy cow. Beautiful numbered card out of $9.99. And it's a foil acetate card. You can see those sort of lightning streaks of foil in there. And that's a really beautiful card. That is, I probably didn't say his name, Jack McBain. I don't think I said his name. But anyway, he's another forward. That's a beautiful card. I don't think I've ever seen that. That is Ice Premiers. And again, numbered to 199. That's a beautiful card. And Juuso Valimaki, who's another defensiveman there. Another nice foil card of him. I've also included a couple manufacturing mishap cards that you may find interesting. All right. You know, I love that. Here's, oh, wow, that's really cool. Joe Veleno from the Red Wings, center for them. It's a trilogy card. You can see where this should have been cut. Probably see it better on the back. Yeah. See, this should be cut down to sort of cut that oval in half. That's how those cards should be cut. And that one is horribly miscut. I love that one. It's really hard, honestly. I've always collected hockey, and I have very few hockey miscuts. I just don't have that many. It's kind of hard to find those, and it's really hard to find miscuts in modern product. It just doesn't happen that much. So that is a treasure for me. I love that card. And we got a baseball card here of Joe Musgrove, who is pumped on this Topps Chrome card. I don't know what's going on with him, but he is pumped about that. And that, I don't know what is the, it's very interesting because there's something wrong with this card, some sort of manufacturing mishap, but I'm not quite sure I can tell what it is. I will have to see what this card looks like online so I can figure out what the mishap is with this card. I really do not know. Maybe it's this green stripe up here. I'm not sure. I'll have to check that out. I can see on the back. On the back, it looks like this is, yeah, what is this? That is what's wrong with this card. Wow, that is cool. I've never seen that on a card before. I'm not sure I would have noticed it. Get this in focus for you. There you go. So there, form backs. What is that? That is really weird. That should not be there. I wonder how Ryan even noticed that. Went out of focus again. Sorry about that. Do this. That'll make it a little more likely to stay in focus. But you can see there on the back of the card in the border, it says form backs, which I don't think I've ever seen that printed on a card before. That is really, really cool. Very interesting. And I have to applaud Ryan for even noticing that. Makes me want to go through my Topps Chrome now and see if I have any like that. Ryan, this is a really, really neat and really enjoyable care package for me. I loved going through this, and I'm going to go through these again for sure throughout the season. I'm going to keep this as kind of a guide for me. I love this. What a great idea. I tell you, Ryan, this is one of the most inventive rack packages I've ever gotten on this channel in the years I've been doing this. Nobody's ever made me a rack pack quite like this. This is just wonderful. Man, I really enjoyed that. That is great. I'm going to enjoy going through this again and getting to know these players a little bit better. This is a great rack package. Really inventive. I'm very impressed, Ryan. Thank you so much for doing that. Very impressed and very grateful. I like these miscut, these error cards too. That is really unusual. This was a great package, Ryan. I mean it. That was a lot of fun for me. I really enjoyed that, and it makes me really excited for hockey season. I already get excited for hockey anyway, but now I feel a lot more involved, just really pumped about it, quite honestly. This was awesome. Thank you so much for sending this, Ryan, and you guys in the comments, let Ryan know what you thought of this really cool rack pack. I'm really into this. This was a lot of fun. I'll be back tomorrow with a pack battle with Average Joe. Thank all of you for coming out to the channel today. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you want to hit the thumbs up, it always helps the channel, and I certainly appreciate it. See you back here for the pack battle tomorrow, and do not know what's going on Anything Can Happen Day on Thursday. I usually come up with something a week or two ahead of time, but I've been behind, and so I do not know what's going to happen on Thursday. You're welcome to suggest things. I can always do whatever you want me to do, and then Friday will be dorking with dice. See you back here tomorrow, and as always, happy collecting.